What's up guys, Andrew Pierce here. Thanks for checking out this video. Now, if you are a CEO, entrepreneur, business owner who has got a lot on your hands, who feels like although you're physically here, you need to be here, there and everywhere, and your mind is on one thing, your body's doing another task, your emotions are dealing with another task, and you're finding that you are becoming a bit burnt out, mentally, emotionally exhausted, then this video is 110% for you. It's going to help you to avoid burnout. If burnout's over here, it's going to help you to avoid burnout and in the same process increase your performance. And a lot of the processes that I've created for my clients and teachings that I take them through are of that nature, is that not only do they move you away from the negative, by moving away from the negative, you naturally move into the positive. So check this one out about the octopus in business. Now, an octopus has got 8 legs. Yeah, so imagine that you're an octopus with 8 legs, but you've got 14 things to think about. You know, you've got your family that you need to think about. You've got your finances, you've got sales, you've got marketing, you've got your team, for example. You've got a potential deal that could happen over here. You've got some investments that could crash over there. And you've got these 8 arms that is your mental and emotional energy that you push out onto the world and try to deal with everything, and there's so much going on. But let's say you've got the 8 arms, but you've got 14 things that you need to take care of. That means that at any one moment, 6 things don't feel like you're tending to them. Now, what happens when we don't feel as if we're doing something about the things in our life? There's 2 main things that we fear. Good things won't happen and bad things will. So if I'm not always thinking about closing that next deal, it's never going to happen. If I'm not preventing the marketing team from stuffing up, then they're going to. So good things won't happen for me and bad things will. So you've got these 14 things to tend to with only 8 arms. And at any one time, 4 arms are resisting the bad, 4 arms are trying to force the good. And then those 6 things that aren't being tended to, there's just the fear of like, I've got to look after this, I've got to look after this. You're like, oh, I forgot about that. Oh, Jesus. And then, you know, you're never feeling like you're on top of everything at any one moment. You're always here, there, and everywhere. And mentally and emotionally, you're pushing your energy out, and that's what's exhausting. Now, you may have, assigned a job to the marketing team, for example, but you're still swamping them with your energy. It's not doing any good. It's stunting your growth. It's tiring you out. And it's really lowering your vibration as well, because you're coming from such a place of fear and lack. So each arm has its own story, its own belief system, and then you come to the head of the octopus, the source of the emotional pain and the main belief of, I am not enough. I'm not good enough for good things to happen to me or for me, and I'm not enough, which means bad things will happen. Then from here, these arms and legs extend out, these stories that try to force the good and prevent the bad. And this is what has you tired. This is what has you burnt out. This is what has you mentally and emotionally exhausted. And this is what has you operating at a low vibration and just staying stuck in these types of results and reality. The octopus in business. What you want to be able to do is the next step, which is to bring the arm back and be with the fear and the pain of good things won't happen, bad things will. Because that's not even true, it's just a belief system that you've got. When you do this and you bring those tentacles, you bring those arms back, you then raise your vibration and you stop swamping everything with your energy. Now, if you're interested in that next video, comment below octopus, and I'll get that to you. Otherwise, I trust you got some value from this. And if you want to have a conversation about how you can go from burnt out and pushing and struggling into a place of flow and alignment and performance, hit me up and we can have a conversation. Take care.